Konnichiwa, you magnificent bastards! It's me, Kaiser!
And let's get the voice out of the way because that's just terrifying to picture. And yeah, I can somewhat imitate a lolly voice, so that's that. Anyways, yes, hello everyone, I'm Kaiser Fu. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna be doing my 100 subscribers Q&A and Truth or Dare. Yay! The second one being the mistake of my life. So yeah. Uh, anyways, I just want to say thank you for 100 subscribers. I mean, I don't deserve like the last amount of subscribers I got on my old channel being over 700 somehow. But yeah, I do feel like this one was much more deserving from me because very rare, like, because most of these videos actually had some effort in it, and they're all mine anyways for the most part. The most popular one, after all, is a video made by me and not Origin a Hero, so thank you for that. Yeah. Anyways, now without further ado then, let's dive down into the questions before we start with the truths and dares. I don't think we really have that many truths anyways, because I think most of you guys gave me dares. So, yeah. Let us begin, shall we? Alright, just a bit of next spin, and now, let us begin. The first one comes from my boy Yasaka Alvin, Alvivus. Surprisingly, he changed his YouTube channel name. Did not know that. Question 1. What is the most painful moment of your life that makes you feel like you're dying? I assume that meaning suicidal wise, because physically, I don't think I've ever experienced something that bad, but emotionally, yes, that was once. I don't remember the specific time of it, at least the specific situation, because I do remember the time. It was somewhere during 2020. I was 13 years old at the time. So basically, sometimes there's some situations where people feel like just full on negativity and you have no positive outlook in life. That's basically my situation for this case. Uh, yeah, basically, I wouldn't say depressed, but I definitely wasn't a very positive guy. So some situation during that time, it was a pretty bad day for me if I'm not wrong. I don't remember the specifics of it, but the situation drove me so mad, like not so mad, so mad and maybe sad. I don't remember, but it was just the moment where I just didn't want to live for a while and almost stabbed a knife into my throat. Uh, but yeah, I didn't because I'm a coward, and for some reason, my nerves basically just completely stopped. It's like they didn't want me to kill myself, so that's why I'm here, because I didn't kill myself with a knife. And depending on you, that either be a blessing or an unfortunate incident, and it is what it is. Thank fate and thank God if God exists. Alright, question 2. What will you be doing now if you're not doing YouTube? Simple, I'd be having a life. I don't have a life. Okay, maybe just doing artworks, drawing, maybe, I don't know. But definitely I wouldn't be a really good animator. Like, I'm still not a good animator, but I wouldn't have my animation skills to the level I am today, and especially I wouldn't have the amount of sound effects I have. And maybe some of you guys wouldn't too, because I'm the guy that collects a shitload of sound effects, and if it wasn't for me, not to brag or anything, but if it really wasn't for me, some of the sound effects that you hear in some of the videos being used would not actually be used. A prime example would be Emperor's second episode of the rebooted Final Hour Saga. Not really Final Hour Saga, it's The Fall of Inkopolis. I think that was its name, I forgot. But yeah, you can hear some sound effects from Yasuma Koyama, the guy who does JoJo's Bizarre Adventure sound effects, and I was the guy that gave it to him, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, if it wasn't for me, and pretty much wasn't for me, Myself and some of my homies, they wouldn't really have sound effects to that level. So yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty much it. However, for me, if I wasn't doing any YouTube, likely I would just be an artist or something else. Maybe artist, having a life. Maybe I'll be going out and having fun. It is what it is after all. And however, if yeah, yeah, I don't know. I really wouldn't be doing much with my life. All right. Now on to the next question, and do not mind my phone. I had to readjust it because someone came into the room. Okay. Next question is by James123, and he asks, "Why Paula kill you?" Okay, ignoring the English, I'm not gonna judge you for that. Some people do not have very good English. This situation goes a while back to 1 year. It's not very complicated. I mean, it is a bit complicated, but it's not like FNAF lore complicated wise. But it kind of goes like this. So it started with Abadale and Kai, something about that. So uh, Abadale started with the beef with Paula, and then somewhere along the way, Paula fucks up and attacks Kai as well. Kai wages a full-on assault on Paula Strike, but eventually the fight between both of them like calmed down for a while. I think back then I was pretty pissed at Paula because of what he did to Kai, and on this I was a bit immature, so I like going to wars, online virtual wars, digital wars, and I still hold that to this day. I like going to digital wars and kicking ass. So the next thing I knew, the image is deleted now, but Paula Strike made a Pikachu form on Gacha. It didn't even look like a form at all. It looked more like he was wearing a pajamas. No wait, I do have a picture. It's on Philbert's reaction video. Hell yeah! Thank you, Philbert. Philbert's a lifesaver. So I made fun of that. I made a joke of it. Paula got sad and cried and da 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 da. Soy boy. Josephine came in to attack me. I shitted on both of them. Then after a while and all that, the situation started to calm. Like it just stopped for a while. Until Paula made he made 4 more forms. And just dyed his hair color and changed his eye color. And called them elemental. He called them elemental. There's so much potential you can have with elemental forms, and you just change your hair color. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mocked him again, some situation then and there, and eventually this situation just entirely calmed down once my old channel was taken down by YouTube because of my stupidity, and because YouTube system sucks balls. But yeah, so afterwards it was all calm until Abbas Allah came in. So basically, the situation in the middle was that this guy named San, he expressed his opinion on Splatoon Gacha Life, Pal Strike being the one that's the leader of all this, and talked about its quote unquote animations. Come on, Pal Strike doesn't even do animations, he just does slideshows. Regarding this, Pal Strike's channel, Pal Strike left YouTube like a bitch, and Abbas Allah took revenge. He went to kill some of us. Those include me. And during this time, I was trying to stay neutral. I was like trying to make peace. The only reason I'd attack someone is if they attacked me first. And in this case, Abbas Allah did exactly that. He struck me, and my childish moment came in for virtual wars. And guess what? I waged war against him. And yeah. And then Palstrike came in once more, surprisingly, and made an unlisted video about attacking me. Like, not really entirely attacking, but yeah. Now, his one's a special case because while Abbas Allah and Palstrike deleted their videos, San actually managed to download the video. of Pala Strike's video. So I'm not gonna link that, but I'll just show you a short preview right now on screen. So yeah, I responded to him. Pala Strike, like a coward he always does, he takes down his videos attacking me, and now he has two stupid soy boy fans in my comments thinking I started the fight. Good job, Pala Strike, you're a fucking idiot. But we still do have proof against that, so that is that, and that's the reason why Palashrak killed me, because he cannot take a joke, and Abbas Allah is a bitch, and Palashrak is also a bitch. So that's your answer, James. Good question, actually. And now we continue as well to the next question by one of my best friends, Kako Rurao Mija. Oh my god. Shit. Why is my eyes so itchy? Don't know why, but yeah. Anyways, despite him being one of my best friends, his dares are pretty torturous towards me. But don't worry, he's pretty cool. At least his questions are not really that bad. Okay, first question then from you. Most hated waifu. This one's very simple. Malti from the Rising of the Shield Hero. Her personality during the anime screams absolute bitch, and she is terrible to the main character Naofumi Iwatani. And honestly, most of the anime community just flipped the middle fingers to her. So yeah, she's the most hated waifu. She looks pretty, sure, but she's a bitch, and the retribution she gets at the end is very satisfying. Next question. What was the most hardest video you have ever made? I know Holy already asked that, but I don't care. I'm just getting the questions out of the way so I can go straight to the dares. You bitch. I'll answer that question later once I get to Holy's questions because they're the same thing. And lastly, what was the most sussiest thing you have ever done? I have done a lot of sus stuff, but the one that is the sussiest was definitely wearing a maid costume. It's right there. Yeah, I wore a maid costume as a dare from by my best friend, and there you go. And then I also face apped myself so that I look like a girl. And my question to God is why? Why do I look pretty? And then some guy masturbated to it, and I should feel terrified, but nah, I just laughed my ass off and just felt bad for him. So yeah, that's that. All right, the next question comes from Ultrasonic Blue Speed, and he's the only guy that has the truth in this case. Pretty funny. Okay, question one. Despite you not knowing my OC that well, to be honest, yeah, that's kind of true. If there is something you could add to Ultra, what would that be? Maybe something like trauma, like like a traumatic experience that through the story he has to experience occasionally, and uh, it stuns him usually, allowing enemies to like go in for an attack. It's kind of like a Kung Fu Panda 2 moment where with Po and Shen, kind of like that. However, in through the story, Ultrasonic eventually conquers it and settles the problem. So yeah, the thing I would add to Ultra is a traumatic experience that he will take some time to get rid of. Question two, because the one in the middle of the first and the second question is a dare, but yeah. Question two: if there's something you could change about Speedline, what would that be? Uh, the texts. These days, I've realized that the text boxes, the layouts at least, they're really not nice to look at. Like have them fill the screen and not be so long. That's kind of my thing. Like, don't have them be so long, and please fill the entire screen. The fact that it's like having a small hitbox, that is the thing that annoys me. Uh, what if we fuse both our okay? Question three. What if we fuse both our editing styles and storytelling together? Bet we make one of the craziest things out there. Since IRL, me and you are quite similar to each other. Ultra, I'm not Emperor. Don't cross over with me. That's not gonna do any good for you. The only thing you'd have is sound effects, and I do have a shitload of them, but I don't download that much. But come on, don't fuse our editing styles together. Fuse with Emperor, that one would be way better. Uh, and last one, that one's the truth, so we'll enter that later. But yeah, That's that from Ultra. Lana. Next one is Lana, and she doesn't have anything. Oh well. And alright, next one is Holy Dragon. Hell yeah, my boy. Question 1. What videos were the hardest or easiest to make from 2019 to now? This is also Emperor's question. And this one is without a doubt episode 31 of the original Final Hour saga. It's the only gacha animation I've ever made that is beyond 20 minutes, and that's just crazy. I mean, yeah, it's not the best thing, but still it's kind of crazy that it's 20 minutes long and even beyond that. So, yeah, that's the episode, and while you cannot watch that now because my old channel was down, you can check it out on you can check out James Sullivan's reaction video. Link down in the description. Question 2. Which death battle video is your favorite and least favorite ones? Okay, this one. Let's talk about favorites first, because that one's very easy to talk about. My favorite death battle is Dio versus Alucard. Um, I think of all the characters so far on Death Battle, Dio is among my favorites. Yeah, actually, both Dio and Alucard are among my favorites. Alucard very recently because I just read all of the Hellsing manga and watched Hellsing Abridged Ultimate, and I'm in love with Hellsing. It's really good. I do recommend you all check it out as well. But at the time, I didn't know nothing about Alucard, and Dio came in. So yeah, I was really hyped for Dio because we've only had one JoJo character on Death Battle, that being Jotaro Kujo, and finally we had another JoJo character, and that hyped me up. The analysis of okay, so for Dio versus Alucard, it's among the Sprite episodes of season 8. That being, yeah, of all of them, 2 episodes from the community stuck out to the community as basically perfect. Goku Black versus Reverse Flash and Dio versus Alucard, and both I absolutely agree with. First off, the analysis. The analysis goes through the characters absolutely amazing. Dio's one especially has so much love in it, and it's just wow. Not to mention there was a time joke, and that's the reason why I have my most popular video. Thank you very much, Liam Swan. You goat. You're a goat. You're a goat or something. I don't know. I don't know what they call it on Twitter or whatever. And he's the goat. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the analysis portions were amazing. The fight is spectacular. It's one of the best sprite fights that Death Battle has ever done, and that's just phenomenal. The way Dio and Alucard were used, the hand-drawn sections, the voice actors, especially Tom Shock as Dio, being even better than the English dub of Dio, in my opinion. It's spectacular. Hell Over Heaven is a really great track. I've been listening to it nonstop for a while, and the ending analysis was also really good. It went through it so well, and not to mention the victor. At the time, I was one of the people that never went into the versus community to see who would be the winner according to them. So I was one of the many JoJo fans thought to think that Dio would have been absolutely curb stomped, and the analysis gave it that Dio had no way of winning. However, when the battle came out, I was reacting in the North Production server with Kako and Kai. I wish I could have recorded that, because when Dio won, and we just popped off so hard. It was one of the best things ever. Dio winning shocked me, and it was just the greatest feeling to see the character I loved said to be absolutely curb stomped without his over heaven form actually be the one to take the win. It was just an amazing experience. So yeah, Dio versus Alucard is my favorite death battle of all time currently. Maybe in the future it might be overtaken. Perhaps with Simon Kyle versus Simon. Maybe Master Leo versus Lionel, if that ever happens. Maybe another fight for all I know. Least favorite death battle, however, that one is very complicated. I don't really have a least favorite. I find all of them mostly fine. But um, maybe Rogue versus Wonder Woman. It's unmemorable to me. To be fair, it's like the 3rd episode of Death Battle, so that's fair. And I just not that interested in the fight. It's just not that interesting. Analysis was a bit hard to listen to, and the fight's just funny. But at least the kill is very creative, though. That was a very creative kill. Imagine the homophobes, though. The homophobes, they go wild. So, yeah, that's all my questions from Holy Dragon. And now we only have one more. And that one more is my boy, Kai, who asks the most obvious question of this entire bloody thing. Who is your favorite Genshin Impact character? It's Noelle! You fucking dumbasses! It's Noelle! How do you not know? Noelle is my favorite Genshin Impact character, you fucking monkey! You fucking donkey, eh? Noelle is my. I've said so many fucking times that Noelle is my favorite Genshin Impact character, and you ask me what's my favorite Genshin Impact character? Fucking hell. Yeah, that's a way to wrap up the Q&A. It is what it is. And now we move on to. Well, let's finally move on to the truths and dares for this video. Alright, so we only really have one truth for this, and that would be from Ultrasonic Blue Speed, because the rest are fucking dares. Alright. So his truth is, do you actually love any speedline characters I've made, not any characters that you and like you or Kako? Um, I mean, I find what's his name, Mick, cool. The guy with brown hair and a white hat. I find him to be probably the most interesting one. I like his design. He's got cool drip. Maybe you could just add a little more improvements. Maybe I could try to do that. But yeah, I guess Mick. That's pretty much all. Mick's my favorite one, I guess, if that counts, anyways. If that doesn't count, I don't really have a favorite because I just find Mick to be the funny. The not funny is the cool. I just find him to be the most interesting. Uh, as far as you can get interesting from your series, anyways. Welcome to the dare section. The first thing. Don't mind my sister. Anyways, the first thing we're going to be doing is Alvin's Dare. The first one, at least for this one, we're going to be doing Alvin's Dare, which is to hold an ice cube until it melts. Now, this is how you cheat the system. Now, because ice is like absolute zero, blah, blah, like 0 degrees, then lower, blah, 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 you get the point. So the best way to do it is to expose it to a normal temperature water to get it to melt. So right now, below here is my sink. I'm not going to show you. Let's wash it. Now you see my hands are very, very wet. Now let's take one of these ice cubes I just got out, and I'm just gonna hold it until it melts. Okay. It's quite cold. You can see the ice cube in my hand right now, so I'm just gonna be holding onto it while it melts. This is not good. It's really just cold. Ice cold. The room temperature water should be helping my hand freeze this faster. I mean, not freeze, melt this faster. Ugh, it's just, shit. It's just, it's cold. I don't know, it's just cold. I should just speed up the footage from here. I recommend you guys don't try this at home. Maybe it's not frostbite, at least it's not like dry ice, but still, I don't recommend holding a fucking ice cube in your hand. I thought this would be the easiest there. Turns out it actually wasn't. Jesus Christ. Nice, it's this close to melting now. this close now. We're almost done. 5 minutes and 23 seconds in. Come on, just hurry up and melt already. Feels like solid frostbite. The other ice cubes on the tray surprisingly haven't really, like, they've barely been affected. They're still extremely hard. That's pretty impressive. And the ice is starting to get less visible in my hand now. Something cold landed on my shirt, didn't? Oh, alright. Finally done. 6 minutes 32 seconds. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's all. So that's their one. That's their one done now. Let's.
Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Speak to your own girls!
Well, alright. Let's give this a go. Okay, let's see how this dance works. Alright. Floor licking. You really think I'm gonna do that? I mean, you didn't say how I could lick the floor, right? Licking is basically just having your tongue have contact with something, so. Jeez, my hair's really long. So, this is how to cheat the system. Ouch. It's kind of tasteless, actually. Oh well, I guess that's pretty much it. Should I? You can suck my dick. Well. Well, I guess you want me to do this then? Uh, then I will. But let's rewrite then. So, what did it say? Noel Speedwagon Hater 69. Got it. Noel Speedwagon Hater 69. Alright, so that's done. Now, my profile. Well, I have an idea. Nope. Okay, images. I have a very unhealthy obsession with Noel. Who said that? Nah, never mind. Which picture should I go with? A lot of them are really, really nice. Let's go with this one. There we go. That's my profile. Oh, I can't upload a banner, okay? And about me, this username is just for a dare. Fuck you, Emperor. And save. There we go. Well, would you look at that? And yeah, that's pretty much all. Oh, right, I forgot one more thing Emperor asked me to say. Okay, what was the thing that he asked me to say? Say you paid Speedwagon for 5 months. There we go. That's pretty easy. Alright. Okay. Well, it's back to a time of regrets. Of course. Oh no. Okay, so two things to say. One, the next time I'm doing a truth or dare, I'm gonna limit the amount of dares you can do and ball torture as well. Two, Emperor, fuck you. Okay. Okay. This is not gonna be good. 3 times your strongest punch. I might be a very weak person, which benefits me in this case, but it's still 3 times. Alright. Okay then. Okay. Well, I took that better than I thought. But, okay. 2 more. 2 more. I feel like I didn't get that well. There we go. Ah. Oh, God. Who thought masturbating was a good idea? How many people even do this? How many people beat your meat? Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck, that hurts. Okay. 1 more punch. Okay. 1 more punch. So the third slapping got interrupted, and the pain's still here. At least a bit of recovery, but you get my point. Okay. Strongest hit. Okay. Oh. 4, 5 times. Oh, fuck. Oh. Please. Don't make me do this again. Fuck you, Emperor. Just fuck you.